Hello everyone, this is Akanksha and today's tutorial we'll be creating something like this completely inside of Procreate. So it's a floral illustration and I hope you like it. Let's get started. So this is a brush which is having secondary color settings on. So I will just choose two colors that suits this illustration and we'll just get started with the floral drawing. So here the main idea is to start from the center and slowly build your way towards the outer part of the rose. So we are creating a very basic rose and just building upon it. So you'll start from the center and just move one petal at a time. We are just creating illusion of a petal. Um, so once your basic color is done, you just need to choose another color which is little lighter in shape and lower the opacity and just create few highlights here and there. I'll also be taking a slightly whiter color and just going over it again just to make it pop a bit. Once this is done, just duplicate the layer and put it on overlay. You can also group it and just create two more roses. Now here's the time when you can actually go and create another rose and following the same procedure, or you can just duplicate it from the original group. I am just duplicating here from the original group, and once this is done, just make sure that you put it in the center. And now I'm just going into each group and just changing the hue a bit, and so that all the roses look a bit different from each other. You can also play with sizes and apart from color you can also choose a slightly different variation by morphing it and liquefy, or so that will also work over here. Now I'm trying to create leaves, so I'm choosing few different colors. And this is a very rough kind of an art, so I am not very particular about the size, and it doesn't have to be very perfect over here, so it's okay even if it is not very prim and proper. Now I'll change the color a bit because I'm really not happy with this color at the moment, and just create few random branches here and there. Just to make it a bit full because as of now it's very empty. And now I'll create circular blobs over it. We'll be creating slight shading after this, but as of now this is what I want. After this, just choose color randomly. I'm not following a particular palette over here, I'm just choosing colors very randomly. So you can also do the same, and also there are a lot of tutorials on the internet which shows you how to create a very cohesive color palette, so just make sure that you watch them. Now I'm just adjusting the hue saturation bit a bit, and I'll just change the color because I'm not liking what it is as of now. This looks a little better. And after this I'll just change the background. Now I'm creating little bit of shading to the leaves. You might not see it at the moment, but just let me change the blend mode and you will see it in a second. Make sure you bring it to the top and just change the blend mode. Now one thing I'm seeing is that there's quite a bit of overlap. So what I'll do is I will make sure that I put the layers in such a way that it goes below the roses. Now once this is done, I want to create few highlights in the leaves, proper highlights. So I'll just go ahead and create a particular line in one particular direction, and I'll lower the opacity, and after that I'll create in another direction. This look gives us a very traditional look, like how we paint with normal paints and all. I left one of the petal, but make sure that you fill it as well. Now I'm going to the blobs and just creating circular highlights towards the bottom and changing the blend mode to vivid light. Now I'm creating a background here. Just with the same brush, just choose another color and just change the blend mode a bit. Just to these blend modes are very much fun, like I'm sure you will like one of the background that will go ahead with your illustration and composition. One thing I forgot to mention is that the brush that I have used here is completely free, and color palette is like very subjective, so I have not shared it, but brush is very much free and I'll be sharing it with you all. Now I'm just creating a slight shadow below the rose so that it just pops a bit. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you like it.